how you're doing? So part 12 of making the actual project car, and what we are doing right now, I'm actually trying to pre-copy, taking measurements and looking at the other side where we almost like finished, and try to make it at least like the same shapes, same like measurements of this rear fender over here. I don't know, for some reason my camera wasn't focusing, but I basically carved this whole thing a bit to almost the measurement I need actually. So right now I'm just gonna fill like the standing in those like gaps and try to like wait till it dry, and then just try to make it all nice and even. And I'm gonna start to fill all these tiny gaps on the actual bumper over here and start to clean a bit like right here where the vent is supposed to be. And I'm trying to actually figure out how to do like the rear bumper, like very tricky actually to understand. It's like the best is to just carve it and see how it looks. Like I think this is the best solution for actually creating this bumper. So I'm gonna continue maybe with an arch and with the lower sides and try to measure it exactly from the other side how it is over here, and then we can start fill some gaps in the rear bumper. As you can see, so far so good. I started to make an actual copy from the other side over here with an arch. Still gonna need to sand it a lot, and it's gonna need to actually make sure my measurements with this thickness is exactly the same, so then I will know how much I need to like carve it from this side actually and make it like the whole arch. So gonna do that now. Right, so I have kinda cut it like, you know, just roughly along from the other side. I will try to copy. I just placed like a wooden block and make it a bit further cut, so later on I can just, you know, sand it to the right amount to be exactly the same on the other side. I also, as you see, kinda pre-cut it here. It's slightly cut it here along the door on the bottom. The arch is pretty much roughly cutted the same as the other one. Basically everything is pre-cutted roughly. Needs to see like, you know, needs to be filled with some foam, all the gaps and bubbles and everything, and then you can start actually like sanding and making like legitimate from the other side to here. So I think what we're gonna do now, I'm just gonna start to fill all the gaps properly until about somewhere here, so I can like, you know, continue my journey later on with the side skirt over here. So just gonna start filling with the foam. All the fender is kind of covered with foam. I covered slightly over here, and I'm gonna cover it all the gaps and bumps into this bumper over here. You know what? Tá bom, pai Bá? Tá bom, pai Bá? Tá bom, pai Bá? Tá bom, pai Bá? drying. I think I'm just gonna pack few orders and send it, and then I think it's going to be dry enough to start shaping at least like a base for all the curves and everything, and then we can work around. So I'm gonna leave you guys over here and see you later. Right, so we are back, and seems all the foam has been dried out now. So I'm gonna start carving out all these bumps and try to somehow trim it all the way like real nice. Right, and that's it. So we have now a full like thick base to work with, and I think, I don't know if I'm gonna manage to do it today, maybe some of it today, but I'm gonna try to like exactly copy this arch from the other side to here, and actually gonna end up right over here, and then we're gonna have absolutely separate end to start doing all the things I need. What I think I'm gonna do, like start, of course this is only a theory, but I think I'm gonna start with a like mufflers, like this diffuser over here, and from that part I'm gonna just start to figuring out like how I'm gonna shape it all out, maybe some vents or some kinda, you know, so we'll see about that. But as you can see, we have a completely like covered all the way, and basically we have a full surface to work with however we want. But what I think, maybe these pipes are probably sticking out maybe too much, so we're probably gonna smoosh it slightly in, and those middle flaps, however you want to call it, maybe I will do a bit like further in, but I'm gonna do like straight from the diffuser top, and it's gonna go like a bit over, like from outside and inward. So probably that's how I'm thinking of doing. But first I think we need to talk. So as you probably know, I'm doing episodes every single day and without any stoppings. So with the car episodes, today is going to be the last day until like the Christmas is gonna come, and after the Christmas I will try to, you know, keep going with the project every single day and so on. But tomorrow I will leave this town to the Vilnius, and basically over there I'm gonna spend probably about a week approximately, and when I'm gonna be come back, we're gonna keep going with the project. So no worries, I'm still gonna post, I'm still gonna put probably like vlog type of videos, you know. And yeah, so there are some plans that you're gonna see it in the next few days, but for now on I'm gonna try to accomplish this fender, and probably gonna clean up everything and leave it for those few days when I'm gonna be gone. And I'm gonna be here again, we can continue our work, and I will use those few days actually, because those are going to be a bit like freely days, like no business, no, you know, projects and so on. So I will probably think in my head how I will like actually manage to do the whole back, or maybe I'm gonna change something with the side. So that is a lot of things to do except the actual work. So yeah, keep going. used all my foam, only this much I could use it already, but I kinda shaped it pretty much the same as the other side. So it's just going to be very light like measurements from the body, from the chassis, from all the corners, as I told you in the previous episodes. And yeah, basically that is a lot of work. Anyways, I hope you like this episode. I hope you like what I'm doing here in the garage with the project, which I think is pretty cool, because to create something unique, it requires a lot of work, a lot of good mindset, and a lot of thoughts. So, as always, if you like this episode, you know what to do. Press a like. If you're new to this channel and you watch, like, I don't know, previously 2-3 episodes and you like it, don't forget, you can click the subscribe. Every single day I post an episode, so if you like it. Of course, drop a like and see you guys tomorrow.